Hey crypto fans and gamers, going to do a little bit of a market update for crypto and stocks. So right now, Bitcoin is around 45K. Bitcoin has been bouncing and fighting at the 45K level for quite a while. Question is, will it break through the 45K or will we go down and retest maybe, the lower 40Ks? April is usually a bullish month for Bitcoin, plus we got the Bitcoin conference, so some people are thinking Bitcoin can get near 50K in April. Based on these indicators right here, RSI, MACD, seems like it's starting to get a little overbought at these levels here. Now on my Patreon, I was giving some good buy alerts at some good levels here, so February 23rd, 11:30, Russia invading Ukraine, Bitcoin under 35K, still under $80. Good time to buy a lot of stuff. So if you guys were following me there, you would be up on quite a lot of stuff. Let's go to February 23rd. Where are you at? February 23rd here was a really good bottom based on this chart here. So in this 3-month range so far, that's pretty much the bottom for that range for a lot of these cryptos. Again, Ethereum was at 2,300 there, and January 24th was really the only other bottom. Solana, we got it at 102 right now. Again, February 23rd was around 80 bucks. Well, it was actually under 80 bucks in the 70s. Cardano at 80 cents on February 23rd. It's at 113 right now. Has a little boost. Terra Luna is another good one that I have not been paying attention to. February 23rd, it was at 55 bucks. It's at 90 bucks. There were some recent videos I've watched saying that Terra Luna can go up to a couple $100, eventually $1,000 or more, depending on some things in the burn. So that's definitely another coin to pay attention to. So in stock news, February 24th, Nvidia under 220, Tesla, Google. Let's see here. The market did eventually dip a little more on March 14th, but if you would have bought around there, you would have it at 764. It's now up over 1,000. Google was at 2,500-ish. Now it's over 2,800. That stock split, 20-for-1 stock split, is going to be really nice for Google. So my advice, if you see any dips on like Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, Luna, buy those dips. I'm not sure if we're going to see another dip or not in the short term, or if you see dips in like Tesla, Google, Amazon, some other good choices there. Here's an article from Bloomberg. Morgan Stanley sees U.S. curve inversion coming, but no recession. So we see this, here we are. So this inverted yield curve is kind of signaling a recession, or at least a short-term recession. So maybe we'll have a recession for a month or a couple months. And some people are really worried that there will be a global recession. Now, with the money printer always having to go burr, that guy's really going at it there. For example, all 80% of all US dollars in existence were printed in the last 22 months, from 4 trillion to 20 trillion. So basically cost of goods, as the dollar continues to be degraded and debased, are just going to keep going up. And this is happening a lot of other places too, like Europe even. So what's eventually going to happen is that the US dollar will probably be one of the last fiat currencies standing. And that's all the US really has to do, is make sure that, the US dollar is one of the last fiat currencies standing. Sure, eventually they'll try to make some type of digital dollar like CBDCs, but basically housing prices are up so much because of how degraded the dollar continues to be. So, for example, how much did a house cost in the 1900s? So, new 2-family house for $4,000, 11-room house, Elmwood District, $4,500, new house, barn, $850. You can see for the year 2000 how that cost really goes up there, and the annual salary was $450. The average income 100 years ago was $1,000 in 1912. A gallon of gas cost 7 cents, 7 cents, and a loaf of bread 5 cents. A medium-priced home was $2,750. So we're gonna continue to see this, but it's gonna happen at a faster pace. We're gonna see the cost of goods everywhere rising as fiat currency gets degraded. prices for everything are going up. Not because everything is getting more efficient and better, but because the dollar is just being degraded. So in this type of hyperinflation market, you really want to have hard assets like a home and Bitcoin and some good stocks and some good cryptos. And you know, that's how rich people get richer, or even the middle class get richer. They own these assets and they just keep going up over time. I think it's going to be even worse in the coming years, the next 10 years here. So people that don't own some really good assets, hard assets, house, Bitcoin, crypto stocks, I don't know what they're gonna do. All right, that is your quick market update. This is Kevin Scrimmer here of Scrimmer Games. If you want to get into some good assets at some good prices, make sure to give me a follow. As always, thank you so much for watching, and I shall see you next time. Peace.